edition of Smackdown. Are you guys excited?
Absolutely, Cole. I can't wait to get into the action tonight and see how these matches play out.
Wow, you took the words right out of my mouth, Corey.
Well, in that case, I take it all back.
These two set for competition.
Yeah, well,
watch out.
Yeah, okay. Look, I expected this to happen at some point. The official telling him to get out of here, but come on, the damage has already been done.
Yeah, apparently they don't believe in a fair fight. This isn't fair at all.
And here's a superstar who's been touted to display all the attributes needed to be at the top of the women's division.
I agree with that, Michael. And no matter what success she's had, I believe there's even more untapped potential in her.
And some superstars could allow praise to go to their head, but not her. She keeps focus on the task at hand.
That all said, she's facing off against a woman who's been more than willing to go the extra mile. I'm talking about a woman who we've seen push her own limits time and time again. Paying it back with their own counter.
Nice takedown. Legs are locked, and for some reason, she lets go of the hold.
Could have just been a tease of the potential agony that's yet to come.
She's taking things to ringside.
She has her target weighed and measured.
Delivers the boot, creates separation.
Oh, look at this impact. Double knees.
Really just laying it in.
Dodges out of the way.
Oh, that backfired on her.
Big forearm.
Oh, strikes with the back elbow. Oh, to the arm. Terrible. Good timing with that reversal.
She saw it coming.
Oh, tossed aside.
Multiple stops.
She manages to get control. Oh, she's removing the turnbuckle pad.
Come on, this isn't right.
And this might not have a pleasant ending. Power slam.
Brutal boot. Going up top.
Top rope. Oh, God.
That is what happens when you throw your body around. You eventually meet the pavement.
Things taking a turn for her now.
A heel hook locked in. You can almost hear the opponents yelling in agony.
Knee to the face. Oh, what a kick. Elbow smash. Counter. And now there's an opening.
Huge toss.
She re-enters the ring now.
And she's using this moment to summon all of her strength.
Really pushing the limit there.
As long as you're aware, use as much of the ref's count as you want.
Oh, and she turns it around.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Here's a tilt-a-whirl. Into a backstabber.
She's sent flying into the corner. Up on the turnbuckle now.
All the way from the top. Face buster.
Scratching and clawing. This could be it.
Kick out. She still has life.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Able to reverse.
Oh, yeah, she's saying, let's go. Bring it.
Ah, jeez. What an elbow. Things not going how she'd like.
Well, all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
Honing in on the arm.
Oh, here we go.
Nasty knee. A much-needed big move.
Oh, and she picked up a monumental win. Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Here is your winner, P.P.T.
There you have it, the one standing tall at the end of this hotly contested match.
Yeah, it truly doesn't get much closer than this match did. The type of match that pushes you to work harder next time around, win or lose.
Tag team ready for action here. Oh, look at this from behind. The match hasn't even started yet. And they're fighting in the aisle way.
This match may not even start at all.
And the bell is rung, getting this tag match started.
When you think of tag teams that are itching to make an impact on tonight's event, you don't have to look any further than these two.
Two teams with a desire to steal the show.
Re-enters under the ropes.
Nasty headbutt. Did you see that? Propelled through the air. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in.
The armbar is locked in. The submission is locked.
Oh, look at this. Armbar slipped underneath and able to counter. Ooh, look at her answering back. Oh, the heel hook.
From a seated position to a vertical base. Hooks the arm.
Able to reverse that one.
5.
Neckbreaker. Tagged in.
Ooh, she hit the corner hard.
Trapped in the corner. Yeah, here we go.
Super kick.
Not done yet.
Another.
Golly.
A barrage of super kicks.
A trifecta.
She's taking some big hits here.
Head down to the gut.
Oh, man. Leg breaker, that had to hurt.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
Ooh, she just turned it around.
Big hip toss into the cartwheel and a knee strike. What a combination. Handspring enziguri right on the mark.
She's trying to create space.
Foot meet face.
How's that for a counter? Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
Belly to belly suplex. From the...
With authority!
Able to get out of the way.
Across the shoulders. Down hard.
Wasteland into a senton. So she tags in.
She's going up.
Top rope here.
To the sky.
Big miss right there.
Oh, man.
Looking bad for her here. Into the corner now. Ooh, she responds with a counter. Tornado DDT.
Talk about devastation.
Taking flight.
Drop kick.
Thunderous kick.
And another one.
Oh, that was creative.
Stomping down.
Hooked up.
DDT.
Simply magnificent.
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other. Stiff headbutt. Oh, that might have just broken something.
Plenty of hits coming her way now.
Rolling neck snap.
Going way up high.
Oh, a neck breaker. Deep six. Able to get the advantage here.
She's holding on tight.
Big back body drop. And she's being held in check here.
Yeah, you have to think her confidence is dropping now. And now a series of stomps and kicks. She starts to rise back up, but does she know where she is?
Reversal. Can she...
See ya. Definitely wouldn't want to be ya.
She hit her hard. Oh, and a reversal.
The time is
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her
8:05
upright.
p.m.
There's a tag. What are we going to see here?
Double team effort. And a double shoulder block. You can begin to see it in these superstars' faces. Exhaustion is beginning to set in.
They're starting to breathe heavier. This is the time where matches are won and lost.
Partner tags in.
Double underhook, butterfly applied. Beautiful suplex, but not done yet.
Still going. Another one.
Going for a trifecta.
Absolutely incredible. Just caught flush. This could be it.
Cover for the win. Oh, that was close.
This match continues.
Now tagging her in. Oh, my God.
1, 2.
Uh-oh is right.
Oh, this is going to be painful. Looking for the Scorpion crosslock.
I'm over it. Talk about being bent.
You can see the agony on her face. This is painful. Can she hang on?
She might tap out.
How will she get out of this one? It wasn't pretty, but it was effective.
Step up Enziguri. Tagged in. A running swanton.
Good defense.
A counter answered by another counter. Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Sent to the outside. Here she comes.
Corner post baseball slide.
Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
And there's more resiliency from her to just keep battling.
Lots of heart being shown in this one.
Oh, man.
Fall-away moonsault. Wow.
Look at this crowd. It's insanity in here. Bedlam. Oh, that'll give you whiplash. Yeah, guys, she's dangerously close to a count-out loss.
Nice cross body. She avoids the contact. Great drop kick.
Irish whip reverse.
Oh! Whoa! Nice cutter.
She's got it. Got her shoulders down.
And they're still in this.
Sent out of the ring, not sure she wants to be here. Oh, that backfired on her. Look out!
Taking a moment to let her know who the look out!
Slingshot, somersault, plancha.
That is reckless abandon being shown.
And paying off as well.
Uh-oh, somersault leg drop.
So good. Very good. Very accurate. The trifecta.
Suicide!
Tornado DDT! Just a devil-may-care attitude on full display.
Going for broke, and it pays off.
And she's gained total control of this match.
She is being merciless. This is her time to shine, and don't you forget it.
The springboard attack fails to land. Tag made. Tag made.
Face first with a reverse STO.
Oh my God!
This is just brute power. My goodness, absolute dominance.
Had it scouted.
Dropped by the inverted DDT.
She adjusts it and reverses it. Able to tag her partner.
Veibae center. That puts her in total control.
Makes the cover. And there's the save.
Let's keep fighting.
And the damage continues to stack up on her.
Yeah, she might be close to being shut down. Thunderous shot to the back.
Shades of the USSR with the hammer and sickle. And now she's looking to go top rope.
Flying.
Ducking out of trouble.
Double wrist lock.
From the knee to the jaw.
Cover. Two. Oh my, still alive.
Where is she finding the strength?
This is unreal.
Oof.
Oh my God.
She saw it coming. Set him up here.
Up in the suplex.
Oh no. No.
Breaker. Reversal. Can they go on the attack?
Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Oh, this could be something.
Brain buster to the dome.
But can they turn that into a win?
The cover. And they're still in this. Oh, and a rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium, Cole.
Dropped on the ground. She's sent to the outside. In off the tag.
This one is all over.
Cover! On a kick out. She's not done yet.
You got a question. How much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the ground.
That was a great opportunity to put this one away, but it slipped right through her fingers.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Oh! Double leg drop.
And she'll make the tag.
Oh, quite an effective counter. Placed into the corner. High-risk area up there.
Will there be a reward?
This is not going to be for the faint of heart. Climbing up to the top rope and moonsault fall-away slam. Two. Got it. No, just a two.
I'm shocked that she kicked out.
You and I both, Byron.
Great drop kick.
Pretty drop kick.
Legs caught.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
Countered it just in time. Oh, right to the gut. she turns it around.
Wait a second. Setting her up for... No, she can't do this, no way.
Byron, very few people have done this. Are you kidding me?
There is way too much distance to cover here.
Coast to coast!
She nailed it.
Shoulders down. She pops the shoulder up in one.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it.
Wow, what a drop kick. And it's reverse pain for that mistake. Made her pay for her mistake.
Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Floated down across the back. She's calling for it.
Paying it right. And that's some late match offense from her.
She might have her sights set on putting things to rest here.
Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
I truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilience.
Yeah, but did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference.
The heaviest artillery has been used, but it's not enough for the three.
And a hammer fist right across the collarbone.
Up top, Samoan driver. Is it enough? The cover! Save!
Still got more fight here.
Oh, stomping away.
That will get your attention. And a direct assault has her breathing heavy in the late going.
She has to gather herself. She has to regain some composure now.
And she's stunned in the corner.
Oh, look at this.
Muay Thai knee strikes. Nice drop kick.
Oh, dragon screw ankle breaker.
Targeting the ankle.
Climbing to the top rope. She makes the tag.
She is unleashed.
Run right through with the spear.
Uh-oh. It's gonna...
She returns the favor there.
Uh-oh. Follow-away moonsault. Wow.
For the win. 2 count. And that'll do it. It's finally over. Let's take another look at these women in action.
Here are your winners, the Naughty Girls.
And the winners celebrating together. Great chemistry tonight.
Two minds working as one in the ring to create magic. It is a beautiful thing to witness, gentlemen. Gentlemen, I think she's about to start a fight.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Outlaws, from the United Kingdom, the Internet All-Star Champion, Veibae.
Ever since I took my spot here at the commentary table, I have wanted to call this match. I cannot wait to finally do it.
The champ has said she wants to make a statement with tonight's match, and the entire division needs to take note.
from Japan, Mean Young.
Gentlemen, I think this one's going to turn into a fight in a hurry, and I cannot wait.
She certainly knows how to get a reaction, and she'll get an even bigger one when she wins this match.
This is going to be some match. Remember, it's Falls Count Anywhere. No countouts, no disqualifications.
Yeah, this match is so dangerous because anything can happen literally anywhere.
It is all about taking care of business. The only thing the referee can do is look for a pinfall or submission. Trapped in the corner.
Yeah, here we go.
Super kick!
Not done yet.
Another! Golly!
A barrage of super kicks.
A trifecta. Evades their offense.
Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
How insulting is that? She anticipated that one.
And she's stunned in the corner. Punch right to the face.
Face first in the turnbuckle. Oh, what a headbutt.
Impressive reversal there.
Oh, basement drop kick.
Pulls the ripcord.
Knee strike to the face. Corey, so many things can transpire in a matchup like this. What could be that elusive X factor?
It is mission critical to be adaptable. If it's anything goes, then use that to your advantage before your opponent does.
This is an environment where a competitor can be reminded real quick what goes around comes around.
And you might be forced to revamp your strategy when you least expect it.
Swing for the fences with a kendo stick. Send your opponent crashing through a table. Fight up the ramp. Whatever insanity you can come up with is fair game.
Got to find a way to get out of this. Are you kidding me? This is a crushing amount of offense from her.
She has become relentless.
Top rope, through the air, and connects.
Showing absolutely no apprehension to putting one's body on the line.
Dodged right on cue.
Lariat.
Took off the hood of the announce table. Now there go the monitors.
Bad intentions in mind here.
Come on, Byron, get in front of me.
No, knife edge chop. Woo! Oh, just turn that around. Oh, an eye rake. That's not right, but effective. She's taking some big hits here.
Uh-oh, positioning her opponent on the announce desk.
Hooking them up on top of the table. Oh, slapjack.
I'm in shock. What a disaster. Shoulders down.
Two. What, only two?
Had to dig deep to break that pin.
But can it be done again? How much is left after that?
Was not able to seal the deal with her best move. Now she's asking, what more can I do? She flips it back on her. Oh my God, a pile driver. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
She's clutching a bat. What, is there a sporting goods store over there?
Oh, saw it coming.
It's deep, and I don't think it's playable.
She steers clear of that one.
If you're not careful, you can get pinned out there.
Extra humiliating.
Things are about to go in a completely different direction.
super kick!
Made her pay for her mistake.
Suplex, here it comes. Nicely done.
Answering back. Boom!
Thanks for coming.
Going up high with the punch.
Oh, another rake.
That's not right, but effective. Oh, carving across the face.
She turns it right around with a counter.
Finds the advantage after a string of counters.
Gets put into the barricade. Choke slam!
This match is wearing her down.
But you have to admit, at this point in a Falls Count Anywhere match, there's no way you didn't expect things to be going much, much worse for him, Cole.
Devastating elbow.
She's losing all momentum here.
She has to rely on her instincts to turn things around.
Big-time clothesline. Good grief. Dodges the attack just a smidge quicker. Oh, man. Oh, man. She saw it coming. Oh, clothesline. Big-time clothesline. Good grief. The tag into a cross body. Gosh. Able to evade. Clothesline. She begins to stir back up, but doesn't look good. Looking to end this.
Oh, the old taste of pain.
Can she shut the door on this one?
Producing a trampling.
Boom! Basement drop kick.
On the outside. What a splash.
And now she has the sturdy upper hand.
Yeah, she just seems unstoppable at this point. Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
And she's delving deep in herself to pull off that offense.
She has been such a hostile force during the course of this match.
She's in a predicament here. Can't prepare your face for that.
Going up high with the punch.
Textbook scoop slam.
Oh, the elbow connects.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Escape just in time. Gross. Barbaric.
Gets slammed down. Enabled to counter. Knee strike to the back. Deft Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a rag doll here.
Down and across the knee. That won't just separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it. Suplex, here it comes.
Nicely done.
She had it scouted. Roundhouse on the mark. Counters that.
Crashing down with authority.
Big flying forearm. Just think of all the spilled soda.
Quick, save mine. Going up high with the punch. Slam with authority.
She's got the shoulders down. And she fights it off.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
She's in the ring now. She slips outside. What has she got in mind?
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
No surprise that what we're witnessing is trending.
Forget trending on social media. The motion in the arena is charting on the Richter scale. Series of elbows looking to create separation. She does so.
Re-entering the ring now.
Oh, she's got the mist.
Stops the kick. Clothesline. Catches the leg.
She avoids the contact. Kick to the gut. Not done yet.
All the way up and shoulder breaker.
That hurt.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Makes a cover. Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
I'm shocked that she kicked out.
You and I both, Byron.
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this. And that'll be it. Finally a victory. What a hard-fought win.
Some unforgettable action in that Falls Count Anywhere match. Let's take another look.
Here is your winner, Veibae!
That came out of nowhere. And an unexpectedly quick end to this match.
Clever is really the only word that can describe that victory.
However you want to describe it, it certainly worked.
Uh-oh, she's here.
And how are you supposed to prepare for something like this?
Got to keep your head on a swivel at all times, Cole.
Looks like the referee is motioning to these superstars, trying to get them into the ring.
Yeah, come on. Let's get this match started the right way.
Well, I, for one, don't see anything wrong with this.
Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
Oh,
And face first, flapjack.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
And responds with a counter of their own.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
Wow, what impact! Slips out of the way there. What reflexes? She's able to get out of the way.
Back in under the ropes.
Springboarding.
Oh, costly error there. And as this match gets started, we're looking at an unflinching superstar ready to throw down.
True words spoken. She's been itching to get this fight started for quite some time now, but it'll be interesting to see if she's bitten off more than she can chew.
I believe she's come into this match with the exact attitude needed for the challenge.
But she'll have to maintain her composure as she's going up against a woman with a penchant for getting under her opponent's skin. She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
She scores big with the counter.
Down with a face buster.
Elbow finds its mark.
That offense taking a toll on her.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
You can see her struggling to find her bearings.
Flying.
Nobody home for that one.
Back and forth from these competitors.
Able to avoid there.
Springboard! Springboard clothesline! Oh, what a kick. Ooh. Wants her set up in the corner. Looking for a high-risk move.
Up high.
A forearm right to the jaw.
Someone's about to take a nap. What? Boom!
Good night.
Figure 4 position, very creative. Targeting the back.
Oh, a debilitating elbow drop.
Reversal! What a counter!
Oh, clothesline. Caught with a clothesline.
Made her pay for her mistake.
She keep her down.
1, 2. A kick out before 3.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
Had that one scouted.
Strong right forearm.
She's taking a beating here.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Salida del Sol! Up and round we go! There is vertigo!
Oh, stomping away.
Oh, a European uppercut. Fails to connect on the springboard.
She's going up!
Top rope here.
She's calling for it!
Look out!
Boom! Big time driver!
She starts to rise back up, but does she know where she is?
Uh-oh, this is going to be nasty. There's the power into the... She turns it right around with a counter. Great counter.
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar.
Smart, attacking the arm. Picture perfect drop kick.
Capitalized on.
Pin. What a kick out at 2. Had to dig deep to break that pin.
But can it be done again? How much is left after that?
You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other competitors. This has become a monumental struggle for these competitors.
It is down to who still has the energy, the resolve to put the pedal to the metal.
Elbow drop.
This is gonna hurt. Doomsday Saito. Oh, catapulted down on the...
Oh, man. We've seen this before, guys.
That doesn't mean I have to like it, though.
Getting set up for something in the corner.
Sharp punch.
Uh-oh.
Scoop slam.
Setting up in the middle.
Here it comes! Elbow drop!
And she has been taking hit after hit in this one.
And she might need to find space to regroup.
There they go. Taking it to the floor. What's she gonna do? Piercing elbow drop.
Dropping the elbow.
She responds with a counter. She's back in under the ropes. Springboard. Springboard misses the target. Lands the crossbody. Turning the tables. Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are at a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past in this match. What a double axe handle.
This is nothing short of disturbing.
Oh, so frightening. So bizarre, so eerie.
And it's
Welcome
only gonna get worse.
to Sister.
She saw that one coming. Death Valley bomb.
Up and down the hard way.
Oh gosh. The cover.
1, 2, 3.
And that'll be it. Finally a victory. What a hard-fought win.
Let's look back on the action from the last match.
Here is your winner, Ironmouse.
Well, you can't really argue with a win like that, guys.
That's what happens when you put in the preparation and the training.
What are they doing out here? The superstar in the ring is expecting another opponent. This is... Oh, now I get it, Byron. Now I get it.
Oh, no, no.
This superstar attacked the person who was supposed to be in this matchup, and now making a beeline for the ring.
What a shame this is.
This isn't even the scheduled match. But we're going to have a brawl anyway.
Yeah, these two superstars, we know they can't stand each other, and now we're seeing why.
Hammering away. Official knocked out of the way. Here we go. As if this match wasn't compelling enough, when you throw in the no disqualification stipulation, it gets even better.
These competitors can use barricades, steel stairs, announce tables, heck, even outside interference. Nothing is off limits here, and they will let their imaginations run wild.
You're right, Corey. This is hardcore all the way, and the WWE Universe can't get enough of it. Side headlock takeover, nicely done.
Really wrenching it.
Lands an elbow.
No disqualifications has to benefit a certain type of superstar more than others, doesn't it, Corey? She scores big with the counter.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Northern Light suplex.
She's forced onto the defensive now.
Look out.
Diving into the leg drop.
And she can't find a response for this assault.
Yeah, she's on the bad end of every maneuver.
Ooh, and a reversal.
She isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to her.
Oh, watch this.
Well-delivered suplex.
Leg drop. Ooh, well measured.
Double chicken wing.
Ooh, she just turned it around.
Back and forth from these competitors.
Oh, and she got out of there. The kick takes their opponent down. Holy moly, lands on their feet.
Is it enough? She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
She just shocked everyone in the ring.
The springboard attack fails to land.
Enough already.
Oh, God. Knee meets face. Romero special.
Oh
my
man.
God. Oh, into the Dragon Sleeper. Are you kidding me?
That's got to be it.
She's looking for a way out and finds it.
Well scouted.
Look at this, going counter for counter. DDT!
There she goes.
No.
Crossbody
To the floor. Just exhibiting their fearlessness.
exhibiting guts and accuracy as well. Oh, great. Rearranging our ringside furniture here. Clearing the announce desk.
What a mess.
She is just desperately trying to fight out of it.
Hooking it up here. What's next? Boom! Incredible suplex.
What a boot.
She returns the favor there.
What a counter.
A sound suplex.
Everyone get out of the way. These...
Across the shoulders, knee right to the face.
German suplex.
Gonna be taking that dirt now.
2. She kicks out. I don't believe it.
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance, I'll give you that.
You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other competitors. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And she's pulled out a steel chair. That could be an equalizer inside the ring.
The time is 10:05 p.m.
Dictating the pace.
She's going at full throttle right now. These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplied.
We're seeing an unbelievable performance in front of us.
And how these competitors are still surviving is beyond explanation.
Sliding back in from the floor now.
Slowly getting up, but she won't like what she's met with.
Wow. Off the headbutt in control in this matchup. Wait just a minute. Are you kidding me?
It is.
It sure is. These superstars did not expect this. Look out! She's here!
From behind! Didn't go to plan for Jax.
Across the shoulders, knee right to the face.
German suplex!
And that took Nia down.
And listen to this place. Oh, that backfired on her.
Kick to the knee. Nicely done. Locked up it
For the win! She still fights out in one.
Where is she finding the strength?
This is unreal.
Brought down with a DDT. She's pushed into the corner. Oh, foot just stomping down. Quick thinking pays off.
Got the single arm underhook.
Gentlemen, yeah, you had a feeling this was going to happen. You had a feeling she was going to show up here tonight.
Well, here she is, and here we go.
She's got an answer for that.
Swinging neck breaker.
Looks like she has other plans here.
I think she was just looking to soften her up a little there.
Beautiful arm wringer applied.
Followed by a lariat right to the face. Reversal. Can they go on the attack? Reversal. Can she capitalize? You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
Able to interrupt the attack. The suplex.
Caught with a DDT.
Oh, and she turns it around.
Romero special.
Oh
my God. Into the Dragon Sleeper. Are you kidding me?
That's got to be it.
Oh, look at this. Is she going to tap out?
Think of all the pain radiating throughout her body.
Oh, what a reversal. Great move.
She needs to get out of here in a hurry. It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point, and I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them.
Wow, what impact. Far into the match, and she isn't letting up.
Her gears might be turning toward ending things. Might take her head clean off her shoulders. Romero special.
Oh
my God.
Got the Dragon Sleeper locked in. She's closing the book.
And she loses via submission. And takes the exhaustive win.
That match deserves another look, folks.
Here is your winner,
Well, you can't really argue with a win like that, guys.
No one was willing to give even a single inch of ground in this battle.
At times, it seemed like these competitors were totally deadlocked, but here you see the one who prevailed.
Please subscribe, guys. ありがとう。